We're not live. Are we supposed to be live?
It should be coming up.
And the bitrate is green. That means that it's good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, couple confessions. One is a tech fail because I had it on data, not Wi-Fi.
Oh.
So it was trying to pull from data. Second confession. You go ahead and tell them the second confession while I fix the camera.
YouTube one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we wanted to start streaming on YouTube. And then when we pressed go live, YouTube was like, wait, you need to have 50 subscribers if you want to go live. And so we were like, okay. And because Chef Jenn is awesome, she was like, I can get us 50 subscribers. So she like messaged her giant group chat or whatever of other bloggers and just...
The food blogger posse.
Yeah. And just got a bunch of subscribers. And so we got up to 50 subscribers. So thank you if somebody's watching that did that. Big help. But apparently there needed to be a 24-hour buffer time, or maybe YouTube didn't see those. So
we're back to Twitch, but that's
yeah.
okay because this is where we started, and this is where we love to be. We were just gonna try the YouTube thing to see, but it is still our mission to get Twitchers away from the computers.
We are converting you guys,
right, and into the kitchen because we're gonna show you. How to make some awesome eats today. Today we're going to make cranberry bars, which are a family favorite. I've been making cranberry bars, I don't know, 30 years this recipe? Long time. And I'll tell you a story about those later. Cabbage rolls, another family recipe. And then we're going to make a new recipe that I found online called French onion pasta. I generally don't like kind of trendy recipes like this because they usually taste like shit.
Is it going to be a really, like, saucy or, like, thin pasta, or is it going to be, like, a thick, creamy pasta?
Yes.
Both?
Yes. Oniony, cheesy.
So it's not going to be thin, though, and it
No.
won't have, like, a thin sauce?
No.
All right.
It shouldn't be. It should be somewhere in the middle. And the neat thing about making your own pasta, your own dishes from scratch, is that you can make them as thick or as saucy as you want, really. Okay, so we got to get started with a couple things. Hello to our viewers. Say hi if you're there along with us to keep us company. Shout out to Killer Carrot. Killer Carrot, if you're out there somewhere, we know we still owe you a Greek salad, and we may be able to get to that today. I did not forget. No, I didn't forget. And to all our other viewers, I won't say them. We want more followers. Who doesn't, right? Okay, so let's get started. We got to get a couple of things going right now to get started with so that we can get some things cooking. First thing we're going to get going is some rice to go in the cabbage rolls because the cabbage roll filling is a combination of ground beef and rice and garlic and onions. And then that gets wrapped inside a cabbage leaf and then those bake in the oven.
Could you use, like, lettuce instead of cabbage, theoretically?
Ew. So the nice thing about cabbage is it's fibrous enough that it doesn't fall apart.
Oh.
Lettuce would just get slimy.
Like,
you can make a lettuce roll, but you don't want to bake it in the oven.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the baking that will kill the lettuce.
All right.
So we don't want to bake lettuce. We are going to bake cabbage. So let's get started. First, you can get some rice going. Oh, and I didn't bring my little thing over. We need a pot, and do you know how much water to rice you need?
Shouldn't it be even?
No.
1 to no, is it like 1 to 2 or something?
Well, what is it? Give me an answer.
More water than there is rice?
Yes, but what is the ratio?
1 to 2?
Yes!
Okay.
Of what? Water to rice. 2?
Well, I already said that
Yes.
there's more water.
So, will you get a pot out and get that
Okay. Why don't we
going?
just use the rice cooker?
Because I don't need the rice cooker. And you can start that on the
This size?
stove. No, you need a bigger one.
Alright.
We're going to grab our little elements so we can do some cooking here.
Countertop cooking. Okay. So we're doing the rice first, and then what are we going to do after or during the rice?
Other things.
Great!
So, go get the rice, get a measuring cup.
You want the rice from the big bucket over here?
Yeah, the big bucket. You can bring it over and show the big bucket of rice. because my son eats rice like a crazy person. So
He also loves cabbage rolls.
Yes,
too,
he does.
So.
So he's a happy boy.
Big bucket of rice. Here we
Yes.
go.
All right, so we're not going to need all of this for the cabbage rolls, but I'm going to make extra for the boy who eats rice like it's going out of style. So why don't you cook 2 cups of rice?
2 cups.
2 cups of rice is how much water?
4.
Yay, you math good. You math good. So she's going to measure that in here.
Measuring cup, the rice.
What?
This thing, so I can do 2 cups at once.
Sure.
I think that would be a smart idea.
Yeah, you smart good.
If I can
I'm
get
going to
it.
start cutting onions because the onions have to caramelize, and that's going to take a while
Okay, I'm gonna pour this.
because everybody wants to see me cry. Okay, how much rice is going to go on the floor? Any bets? How much rice is Brenna going to get on the floor?
I hope whoever bet, like, somebody said 0.
Well, nobody's saying anything yet, so...
Come on, guys. Chat. It's what you were called. Chat.
All right,
Yes.
I need my little... How much did you... But that's not 2 cups yet. She's not
Yeah,
done
it's not.
yet.
I'm leveling it out.
Can I have my knife, please?
This one?
Yeah, the big one. Thank you.
We have 3 viewers. Hello.
Say hi. We won't bite. I might cry. I'm going to cut like 5 pounds of onions here. I don't know how many onions you need to have in French onion pasta, whatever you want to call it, but I'm going to do all these. If you've ever caramelized onions, it's kind of like cooking spinach in a pan. You know, you add like bags and bags of spinach, and then when you're done, there's like this little puddle of spinach. That's what happens with onions as they caramelize. They just shrink way down, but that's where the good stuff is.
2 cups.
All right, how much is on
I
the floor?
spilled none.
None.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know?
Because I can look at the floor.
She knows.
Yeah.
All right, in the pot,
And I didn't see any fall.
add some water. I don't know, we're not very entertaining today. People keep logging in and then leaving.
Wow. Don't do that. You've got to stay with us to the end.
Right.
And you should join us in cooking on your side. That would be the dream. Yeah.
So you should probably take the pot with you. I'm gonna do the onions here so we can see them.
I probably should have taken the pot with me.
You probably should have.
Probably should have. Well, here's 2 cups.
Maybe you just like making trips through the kitchen.
Maybe I do. You never know. I saw a trend a while ago where people would basically make art and like draw their own maps
I think you might need to be a bit louder back there.
by taking. People would basically draw their own maps, like fantasy maps, by taking a large piece of paper and then
Okay.
dumping rice onto it,
Okay.
and then they would outline wherever the rice was, and so it would make like really jagged edges and like landmarks and stuff, and it was cool.
Sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So
I would have done it, but you would have yelled at me for wasting rice. So.
Yes, I yell at her all the time.
Totally.
Gosh, such
Wait,
a
somebody
yeller.
followed.
Such a yeller. First timer. Hey there. How are you?
Hi.
I'm Jen. This is Brenna. She's learning how to cook, so she gets stuck in the kitchen with me.
She's like, Brenna, you have to come help me cook right this second. And I'm like, ah.
Right, and then I yell at you
Yeah.
because that's what I do. I yell.
Yeah.
So now what do you need to do to make rice? She's making rice
I need
for the
to
cabbage
boil
rolls.
it.
You need to boil it. What else
I
do
need
you
to
need?
salt it?
Yes, you need salt. Awesome.
How much salt?
Well, that's a good question.
Make it taste like the ocean?
Almost. That's for pasta. For pasta, you want it really salty for pasta. I'm not sure
how much
you
salt.
need
That
it.
much?
Oh no. That's like half a teaspoon. You want at least 1.5 teaspoons.
So like
Put some
this
butter
much
and
3
onions.
times. You know, I'm just gonna go and get.
Right beside you. Measuring spoons.
This is so convenient. Oh my god. 1.5 teaspoons, she said.
Yeah.
Oh. they're about to cook a homemade chorizo taco.
Oh, yummy, yummy. I love chorizo in a taco.
Okay, what is chorizo?
Chorizo is a Spanish sausage, and it's got a bit of spice to it. It can be spicy, or it can just be like loaded with spices, right? And it can be fatty and delicious. What do you put on your chorizo taco? Tomato, lettuce, cheese, what kind of stuff do you put on top? Make me hungry.
American cheese.
Brenna loves American cheese. She would put that shit on everything.
No,
like,
I don't.
Brenna has spa day.
You're making things up.
You have spa day, and I see you not with cucumber slices on your eyes, but a couple of cheese slices.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about spa
I
day.
swear. Okay, occasionally a slice of American cheese, like on a grilled cheese sandwich, is good, right? But like,
Come on, spa day. How perfect is that? Now you just get a little band to hold them on there.
Oh my god, my eyes are cold.
All right, let's see. He's not gonna. The Rack Monkver is watching, but not gonna respond because they're just watching. Chorizo taco, sausage and spices made in a wok, and going to do a coconut popsicle and some extreme moose tracks by Midfield, and it's going to be like a little sauce that goes with it, and it's going to be so delicious.
That sounds very good and
sounds
very
very good.
intricate as well.
Right? Brenna's stuck on rice.
Yeah.
Which is still not on the stove.
But like, am I supposed to put it on there or like there? Are we swapping or
This
what?
one's busy.
Okay.
This is more exciting. It's more exciting to watch the onions than it is rice.
What do you mean? My rice is going to be very entertaining.
So you're going to put it on to boil. As soon as it boils, what happens?
I turn it down?
And you're going to put a lid on it.
Oh.
Appreciate the rating and appreciate the chat, because Brenna doesn't like it when I start getting too crazy and put cheese slices on her eyes. Better than onions. You don't want onions
Yeah,
on your
please
eyes.
don't do that.
So did you put enough salt in that rice?
Yeah, I put 1.5 teaspoons.
Okay, so
Okay.
did you taste the water to make sure that it's salty but not like too salty?
I will in 10 seconds.
Yes, she's about to. All right, how many more onions do I have to go? A lot. I'm not quite as fast a slicer. Back in the day, I'd be like, done, done.
It's like a little bit salty.
Okay.
Was I supposed to wash the rice first?
No, not this rice. Sometimes we rinse rice
I think
first.
you could do it just a little bit more though. Like just
All right,
a little
good.
bit.
Cook with intuition. I like it.
This is like probably like 20 grains I just put in there, but
20 grains. Oh my God, you overdid it.
what?
You
Oh
made
no,
it too
I
salty.
just ruined the whole cabbage roll.
All right, now
No.
is it on high so that it'll boil?
Yes. I'm very smart and I put it on high.
All right.
My eyes are still cold. Why did you do that?
Didn't it feel good?
It felt like there was cheese on my face.
I can't imagine why. All right, you want to get started on our...
Yes.
Good job. Okay, we need the mixer. Will you please pull that thing out of there?
Sure.
We're gonna get the cranberry bars started. The cranberry bars have two parts to them. They have like a shortbread bottom to them, and then they have,
I actually helped you make these a while ago.
yeah, last year. I don't
What?
ma-
That was last year?
It was. I don't make them more than once a year.
What?
Because your dad would gain like 3,000 pounds if I made them often. All right, I promised you a story about cranberry bars.
Okay.
Back when I had the restaurant in Texas, we would start making cranberry bars in time for the Thanksgiving season. Brenna, we made so many cranberry bars. We had big ass ovens. Like an oven big enough to hold a full sheet pan,
Wow.
which is like this big. And it would go right in the oven. And I would make the cranberry bars right in that sheet pan. And we would make dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens. And so I got so sick of cranberry bars. But your dad loved it because we cut them nice for guests. So we would cut the edges off. And I would bring the edges home to your dad. And your dad would just gobble up the edges.
It's a cute story.
So he always loved it when it was cranberry bar season, and I hated it because there's nothing worse than cooking the same thing 53 billion times over and over and over and over. But
Well, Dad liked it, so I bet it was worth it.
everybody loved the cranberry bars, and he still does, and you do. So I don't mind making them now for you guys.
Aww.
Yeah, that was my story. Okay, so you're gonna make the bottom of the cranberry bar
Why don't I have to make the bottom?
because you're learning. I know how to do it. Do you know how to do it?
You like take some stuff and then like make some.
Yeah. This isn't cooking in Stardew Valley, Brenna. This is like cooking IRL. Yeah, and I'm making a million caramelized onions. I have no problems using up caramelized onions if we have extras. If Twitch decides where you can maybe get 2 streamers, you know what? I've actually been looking at trying to get a duo stream going with some blogger friends because I do all my blogging over at cookwhatyoulove.com, and I have a whole bunch of blogger friends, and we were talking about how to do a double stream. But yeah, that would be so awesome. I would love to cook along with you guys. We could like come up with a menu ahead of time, split screen. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I gotta get Keegan involved. I keep asking him, but he's like
My brother.
he's like 20 years old, and everything is more important
It's crazy that he's like basically 20.
everything's more important than mom's little, Mom and Brenna cooking. But he eats the stuff though. Man, does he eat the stuff?
These are
I hear
fridge cleaner.
footsteps. He probably heard.
Oh, that was me going like this.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he heard his name and he was coming up to see what we were talking to him about. Anyway, he lives on Twitch, so you think he'd be a little bit more invested, right?
He lives on Discord, not on Twitch.
And Twitch? Come
Twitch
on.
was like his second most used thing. Or maybe
He was
maybe
on
YouTube.
Twitch last night.
Yeah, Twitch is his
Okay,
evening entertainment.
let's get this going. Your rice is just about to boil. You're going to need a lid for it.
I
okay?
was paying attention to it.
Yeah, I know you were. A lid.
Lid. Alright. They say that they're only 13. Well,
That's
good for-
awesome!
Good for you for knowing more about cooking than I do.
Right? Making a chorizo taco at 13, love it.
Lid. Hey, I've made
Brenda's playing mix
I've
and
made
mix and match with the
breakfast
lids.
before by myself. So.
Yes, you have made breakfast before. Like a packet of oatmeal.
Bro, I've made like waffles and stuff.
Yes, you have. You're
bacon.
getting there. You're getting there. All right, get that on.
I'm gonna turn it down now. It's not
Yes,
quite boiling.
it'll catch up. Turn it down to a simmer. Just a bare simmer. We got another comment. Fluffy Socks. Hey, Fluffy Socks. Welcome
Hi.
back. We are having a wonderful Sunday. And yes, holidays, we love them. And we are cooking up a storm today. Got cranberry bars, so that's our nod to the holidays. Cranberry bars.
Cranberries are like one of the best seasonal fruits because like in the summer it's a weird fruit, but during like the holidays and when it gets cold out, it's like amazing. So it's great.
Well, they're in season this time of year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mangoes. Okay, hear me out. Mangoes or maybe strawberries. Yeah, strawberries are like the best summer fruit. Blueberries are gonna be like the best like spring fruit, I guess. And then summer, but like they seem like a spring fruit. You know?
Okay.
And then fall and winter it goes to cranberries and apples.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Love them both. And love them together in recipes.
I've never had them together. That sounds good.
Yes, you have.
I have?
Yeah. I've made desserts before with cranberries and apples in them.
Oh.
You just don't remember. They were that memorable. Thanks. Okay.
Well,
You're going to make the bottom. Are you ready?
yes.
Okay. So, I got my instructions here because it's been a million years since I made them. Half a cup of butter, sugar, and 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1 cup of flour. So, you need to get half a cup of butter in this.
Wow, there is thawed butter magically sitting right
So,
next to me.
no, we need it cold because you're making like a pastry bottom.
Oh.
So, and this one has, it's a block. I buy butter in a block. So this is about half of that will be about half a cup. Okay,
Okay.
so get that into the bowl.
Can I use that knife?
No, because this has onion on it. That'd be gross. You'd have like onion flavored cranberry bars.
I need a big knife. Big knife for, not the bread knife, but like for the butter.
You can find this recipe on cookwhatyoulove.com. Cranberry bars. It lives there on the blog. I make it all the time. Every holiday season for a gazillion years. So you don't need to cut the paper.
Yeah.
You can get the paper out of the way. Put it up here on the board.
We're gonna find bits of butter dropping.
No, we're not going to find bits of butter wrapping in the cranberry bars.
I feel honored that you're putting so much trust in me.
To cut the butter.
Yeah,
It's a hard job.
I'm exaggerating.
It's a hard job. That's why I give it to you.
I'm very skilled. Mhm.
All right, butter in.
Beautiful.
All right. Now you're going to measure in 1 cup of flour. Okay, into that.
1 cup.
Yeah, 1 cup.
A whole cup.
Onions. That's 5 pounds of onions in here. Look how full the pan is right now, and then as they cook, they're gonna just cook down. Do you need to put sugar in caramelized onions? No, not if you do it properly. The flavor will come out, the sweetness will come out of the onions all on its own without added sugar. I swear, I see sugar in recipes where there's no business being any sugar. All right, Brenda's gonna add some flour to this.
I'm getting the sugar.
I need flour in here first.
Oh.
And, oh, your rice is boiling too high.
Oh.
All right. We're going to cut up the butter a little bit so we can deal with it. You can use a pastry cutter to do this, but we're just going to use our hands. I'll show you how to do it.
I need a knife. Hold up. Can I get some?
What are you doing? You need 1 cup of flour, not 1 cup of sugar.
Oh. You said sugar. Maybe you got me confused. I am 100% sure you said sugar. Remember
I
on the
did.
recipe
I
you
said you
were-
need flour and sugar.
Yeah,
I
but
said,
then you said 1 cup of sugar.
okay, you know what? We're going to go
Okay,
back to the replay.
Viewers, yes. She said 1 cup of sugar like just a minute ago. Okay? I swear. That's what happened.
Exactly. I swear, Rackmunkover, you're like a chef in the making. They agree. You don't put sugar in the onions. That takes away the lovely flavor, and right? And it just makes it too sweet, artificially
You
sweet.
didn't even get a knife. Oh my god.
Love it. All right, Brenna's struggling today.
I am not struggling. Okay? I'm not.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna turn the oven on to get ready for our cranberry bars. We're going to cook the base of the cranberry bars first, and then we're going to add the topping to the top so that they cook then, and then they cook a little bit longer together to make deliciousness. You got a cup of flour yet?
It's really full and I don't want to spill it.
You could have done like 2 half cups, huh?
I'm too lazy.
You're too lazy. So you are struggling today.
Struggling and being lazy are not the
All right, let's go. All right. Oh, now she's sneezing. That's nice.
same. All the
Good
flour
thing you
dust
guys
in there.
aren't eating it. It's all the flour dust, right?
Mhm.
Okay, watch. Are you ready to... Are you ready to get...
Yeah,
You
let's-
ready to play with your food?
Sure.
Okay,
I
you're
want
good.
to hear it.
She's not ready to play with her food. Maybe she'll be ready soon. She's going to get her hands in here and combine the flour and the butter together. If she ever gets back.
Okay,
Clean hands are good hands.
exactly. You should be.
And I got
you should be telling me I'm doing a
cranberries
good
here.
job instead of like, oh, is she ever gonna get back or whatever? Like, bro.
Cranberries are ready. All right, you ready? I'll read the comment.
Okay.
Love-hate relationship with cranberries. Every Thanksgiving, Fluffy Socks makes cranberry sauce and tells they said they're gonna like it, but they don't. Fluffy Socks loves dried cranberries, but
Dried cranberries are very good.
yeah, they're sweetened. Maybe that's why you like it. I don't like cranberry sauce either. Like, I'm with you on that
What?
one. I don't. You know I don't like cranberry sauce. Okay, what are you doing here?
I'm like.
Okay, so you want to squish up the butter
Yeah.
without melting it
Uh-huh.
and mixing it with the flour at the same time. If you get 2 hands in there, yeah, it'll go faster.
These look like Turkish delights when they're covered in flour.
How do you do your setup with a computer? Keegan kind of set it up for me, and he said, do this with your phone over there and the tripod, and do this with your computer over here. So I'm like totally not the one to ask about it. Okay, let's go.
We're basically viewing the stream on the laptop, and then the phone is what's running the stream.
Yeah, what she said. I don't like cranberry sauce. I've never liked cranberry sauce. I think it's because I grew up, my mother would like open a can and out comes this red. I have never subjected you guys to canned cranberry
Thank you.
sauce. And out comes this gelatinous can shaped tube of cranberry jelly.
Mmm.
And it's super, super sweet. And you can slice it into like
Portions.
and it's just nasty.
Dad said that he grew up on powdered milk.
Yes, everyone needs a tech person. My husband is also a tech person, but he's more of a programming tech person. That's what he does. My son is studying software engineering, but he knows more about this kind of trendy stuff than my
Yeah,
husband.
I had to tell Dad how to subscribe to Mom on YouTube.
Okay, let's see what we're doing here. So the big chunks need to get squished up with the flour. Now I'm going to measure your sugar so it's ready to go.
Okay. Feels very weird. It's like very powdery, but then they're like chunks. It's very weird.
You're a chunk. No, you're not a chunk. Okay, how are we doing
I'm
there?
a chunk of person, basically.
Okay, need them broken up smaller. Keep on going. Our onions are cooking down. It smells so good.
It smells like onions.
But
I
it
smell.
smells so good.
Mom is like, oh my god, this beef broth smells so good. And I'm like,
Yeah, we're getting too
like-
smoky. It's from the. It's
we
from
have
the
the door
onions.
cracked. We have the window cracked.
It's from the onions, I think. The onion steam is coming up in front of the.
Well, that's just bringing the smoke more that way. You should open that window.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she opened the door that was right behind the tripod. So it's just.
It's also kind of hazy. Maybe my phone lenses are kind of hazy. I don't know.
Yeah, get a new phone. Thank you.
Get a new phone. You get a new phone.
I don't use my phone. She got a phone
done?
and it was like, yeah, basically.
Okay, let me in here. Will you go get the square? Let me show you where it is. The square casserole up here.
Making it rain.
The gray square casserole dish. I have to get Brenna to reach down the casserole dish because, as you can see, she's clearly taller than I am, and her arms are about 6 inches longer. All right, so we got a nice crumb going on here. Just what we're looking for. Nice job here, Brenna.
Yay!
We're gonna add in the sugar. Get the sugar mixed in. Maybe I'll just move the onions out of the way a little bit. Look at you. Oh my God. Okay. Now we're gonna get some parchment paper in the bottom. Will you mix in the sugar now, please? I measured it for you, a 1/4 cup.
Where is the 1/4 cup? Oh, here. Do I mix it with my hands again?
I would use a spoon at this point,
Yeah.
a spatula or something. I'm getting the pan ready. We're gonna put parchment in the bottom. to spray it a little bit. I'm going to show you how to put parchment in the bottom so you can lift them out when they're cooked. So you don't have to worry about trying to get them out of the pan. It's kind of a neat trick. It's a chef trick. All right, that's good. Stop. Stop. Okay. Let's get this here. All right, cooking spray. Just to assist a little bit. Okay, so we're going to put one in this way. It's a little too wide. One goes in this way.
How long does this rice need to be in here?
Well, how's it look?
Let's cook-ish.
We want to turn the rice off when the water has pretty much all absorbed. And the last of it will steam. I'd give it like another minute or two, and then we'll turn the heat off.
All right.
Okay, so look, parchment goes this way, and then we're going to put parchment a little bit too thick, too wide here.
So it's like an X.
Yes, and then we can just lift it straight out. Perfect. Okay, crumbs in, please. Dump all the crumbs in.
Oh.
Yeah, a ladder.
A step
I need
stool
a
or
ladder.
something? Yeah. So all of these into the,
Dump it all in.
so this is just going to be the base of the bar?
Yeah. I'll clean up the onion mess in a minute. Okay, set that to the side. Let me show you how to,
So I go like,
yep, spread it out. And then you're going to press it down lightly. Actually, pretty hard. Get it all even first, all spread out to all the corners. Now I'm going to turn your rice off.
okay.
Alright, it's going to clean up a little bit. Okay, press it down. Okay, what? Hey, Ma, come on. Like,
Okay.
more surface area, go faster. Can you stir the onions, please, while you're there?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
What her apron says.
Yep.
Ow. Spit at me.
Burn yourself.
It spit at me. I didn't burn myself.
Alright, get that pressed down.
This is all the butter that's squishing down, right?
Yeah. Say something while you're squishing.
I don't know what to say.
Where's the towel? Did you take the kitchen towel? Here it is.
It's over there. I found it for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Watch that spatula is going to get really hot if you leave it right on the edge like that. Okay.
You just left it there too.
Let's see how you're doing here.
Okay. Is this
That's right. Fluffy socks, that's why I wear long sleeves. Fluffy socks, are you the chef? Someone's a chef.
Well, like it burnt my hand, not my arm.
You've seen my arms. My arms are scarred and cut and burned and, yeah, all the things. Right, okay, good. Nice job. So it's pressed down. See how beautiful it looks? And that's going to go in the oven. Uh-oh, what happened to my oven? Oh, I didn't actually turn on the oven. I meant to turn on the oven. Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna rinse my hands off.
Yeah, rinse your hands. You know what? Then we're gonna switch. We're gonna move the onions to the stove so we can make the cranberry topping here on the burner.
Do the cranberries have sugar in them?
Yes, there's sugar in the cranberries.
Okay.
All right. See the onions? They're starting to soften up, but they still got a ways to go.
Well, it's up. What are you doing with this meat?
That's gonna be for the cabbage rolls.
Yeah, it was like
soup.
are we squishing it?
Okay, we need a pot here. We're gonna make the topping for the cranberry bars. Whoops. Or grab the skillet thing. Yeah, the brown handled one has to go in the door. Yes. All right, let's go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Okay, so the cranberry filling, you're gonna put 1.5 cups of cranberries. Let's get them rinsed. 1.5 cups of cranberries and some sugar. You know what? I'm gonna switch. Here's your. Put them in here.
They feel light.
I'm gonna switch pans.
They feel like they're made of styrofoam. Always one thing that freaks me out when I'm making cranberry sauce with my family. It's like they feel so weird.
Cranberries feel weird.
Yeah, they make weird noises and they're like hollow on the inside.
Well, you make weird noises.
You do too.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna put 1.5 cups of cranberries here.
Oh, 1.5.
Brenna measures good.
I just forgot. Okay.
All right, that's fine. You give them a rinse, and if you find any that are really squishy, take them out because the squishy ones are rotten. It's the same thing you do when you make cranberry sauce. You take out the squishy ones. Okay, and then we're going to cook the cranberries down with 1/4 cup of brown sugar. About all the baking stuff in that cupboard. It's like when I do Christmas stuff for the blog, oh you vey. I just did, Brenna and I did, we weren't on Twitch last weekend because we were in the middle of cocktail hell. Yeah. We did 13 cocktails in just and a couple of, and mocktails and hot chocolates and things in just a couple of days. It was madness. They're all on the blog too. You can see them all at cookwhatyoulove.com. They're pretty. I think we did a good job.
We did.
Saves times and effort to use pre-made cranberry. Oh, there's another one in the canned cranberry camp. Okay, let's go. Bring them over. Give them a little shake.
I did.
Okay. Into the pan. Let's get some heat on. Nice job. Why are you shoving that like way over there?
It needs to go on the towel.
Okay, stir. Those cranberries are going to cook down. The sugar is going to melt. They're going to be delicious. They're going to just be really good. And we have to get them started sooner because they have to go into the, they have to cool down before we can add the next,
well, the sugar is
next
already
layer
melting
of stuff. Yeah, I was watching, I watch a lot of cooking shows on PBS,
yeah,
which is a public broadcast channel for you who doesn't know what PBS is.
I know what PBS is.
Do
I
you?
used to watch it.
Okay. And she was making caramel. I got a great idea for a Mexican flan with vanilla and thyme and grapefruit flavors.
Huh.
That'd be so good. Anyway, she made her caramel with straight sugar in a pan, and she just let the sugar cook down in the pan. And that's not the way I've normally made caramel, so I was like watching it really intently.
Isn't that how you're supposed to make it?
You can make it that way, but that's not generally the way I make it.
Then how do you make it?
I make it with sugar and with some water, and then I add cream to it at the end.
Oh,
and then it gets more syrupy and more caramel saucy. Okay, let's just let that go. You can stop playing with it. Do we even have any heat?
Yeah.
I never know. I never know what this thing does. All right, those will cook down. Okay, let's talk about the filling for our cabbage rolls.
Okay.
So, what goes in cabbage rolls?
Garlic.
Garlic.
Cabbage.
A teaspoon of vinegar to sugar and 1 part water. In your cranberry sauce, vinegar? No.
Or
in
maybe
your caramel? I'm not sure what we were talking
Yeah.
about that you're responding to. Anyway, so we're gonna put a combination of ground beef, and I've got some ground pork. Are you listening?
Yes.
We're gonna put some garlic. We're gonna put onion. That's nice. That's such a nice look on you. The bug-eyed look. It's really great. And the rice that you cooked. So let me clean this up a little bit. Are you excited for the cabbage roll?
Yeah, the cabbage rolls that you make are always very delicious. So I'm excited to be able to eat them.
That's good.
Yeah. Are you excited for the cabbage rolls, Mom?
Yes, I love them.
That's good.
I learned how to make cabbage
Some
rolls.
are popping.
Are they starting to pop?
Some of them.
I learned. Can I have the towel that you shoved way over in the corner?
I didn't shove the towel. I shoved the.
My Oma, German grandmother, taught me how to make cabbage rolls, and so I make them her way. There are a million ways to make cabbage rolls, including some people make cabbage rolls with pickled. They call it sour cabbage, but it's essentially pickled cabbage leaves. I will confess to never having had them that way.
What? I thought you've eaten everything.
I have not eaten everything. I will not eat crickets. I will not eat ants.
I heard that crickets don't taste quite as bad as you expect.
German chocolate cake, yes. Have made it, have loved it. I don't do a lot of baking. Although I am thinking about starting a baking blog. It would be called, guess what?
Bake what you love?
Bake what you love. To go along with cook what you love and grill what you love. And then bake what you love. And of course your dad is super excited about the idea of a baking blog because that means that there would be all this baked stuff around.
Well, he'd have to design the whole website. So
Well, this is his payment.
Yeah. What?
Okay, stop doing that because then you get stuck. Just stop. Stop! You just did it again
I'm
and it's
trying to get
getting
it
hot.
off.
Okay, you're going to get fired. Alright. Let's get going on this filling. Leave those cranberries alone for a few minutes.
Okay. Fine.
Meat.
Meat.
Let me get rid of some of this.
You're pouring out the blood.
It's actually not blood.
I know.
You should know that.
Yeah. It looks like blood though.
Did you catch that before it falls over?
I will be its knight in shining armor.
Okay. We are going to get our filling going for the cabbage rolls.
Getting very saucy.
You're saucy. Well, we want saucy. You want them to split and be kind of syrupy, and that's what we're looking for.
Like this?
Have they split?
Yeah.
Okay, then just turn it off, and we'll just let them hang. They have to cool down. Speaking of cooling down, our rice is super hot, so I'm going to put it in with the meat to let it cool down. So there's no measuring here. I mean, you could look up a recipe for cabbage rolls, and they would tell you how much meat to use and how much rice to use. I just wing it. So I've got in here about 4 pounds, maybe 5 pounds of meat. I'm making a lot of cabbage rolls because, you know what, they freeze really well. We like them in the freezer. And then I'm going to add rice to this. And we're going to let the rice cool down because it's too hot to mix in. You just want, well, I mean, you could make them as ricey as you want. If you like them really ricey, add more rice. I like a good balance. The rice absorbs a lot of the liquid from inside and helps them taste really good.
Can I mix this?
Not yet.
Oh.
Okay. Onion and garlic. So I've talked before about using dehydrated onion and dehydrated garlic. This is one time when I really like using them. Because garlic, the fresh garlic, it doesn't really matter in this dish. The dehydrated garlic adds plenty of flavor too. Lots of it in there. And then the onions. Unless we were going to saute the onions first, they would never soften up in this. And so you would bite into hard pieces of onion. But if you use dehydrated onion, which you can find in any spice aisle in the grocery store, it'll absorb some of the liquid, and it'll soften up, and it'll be delicious. 4 viewers, where is everybody?
What's our highest? Our highest is like 11 or something, right?
I don't remember.
I think it was around 11 or 12.
It's not today.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. All right, so we're gonna let this rice cool a little bit. We're gonna get a bunch of salt and pepper in here, and then we're gonna mix it with our hands. We could mix it in the mixer, but I don't want to do that.
Like with our actual hands,
Yes, we're gonna mix it with our actual hands,
not our fake hands.
not our fake hands, and that's why we're gonna let the rice cool down a little bit, because the rice is screaming hot right now.
You need to get the rice down.
While the rice is cooling down, we gotta get the cabbage started, and as soon as our oven is hot, Brenna's gonna put the base in. Oh, it's hot. Put that in. Alexa, set a 15-minute timer. All right, we're gonna set that aside just to cool down a little bit. We gotta get the cabbage going. Cabbage leaves. We wrap the cabbage rolls in cabbage leaves, but cabbage is notoriously stiff and hard to work with, so we have to do something to the leaves first. What do we have to do? I'm gonna get rid of this one, it's just kind of yucky. I got yuck all the way through it.
We have to cut the core out.
Okay, let's pretend with this one. Can you roll a cabbage roll with this?
No, you gotta like steam it or something first.
Yeah, we're gonna boil them. We're gonna soften them up in hot water. So we're gonna get rid of that.
The leaf
I've
is so
got
thick.
Water boiling here. We're just gonna pop the whole thing in. I'm gonna cut some of the core out without cutting off fingers. And then we're gonna put...
Oh, I can't watch. Your fingers are too close.
Hey, it's not me. At
Move your
least
fingers out of the way, Mom. Come on.
I do this when she's cutting. At least if I cut off a finger, you know, I don't need it as much maybe as you do. I don't know. Cabbage, you gotta be careful with it. I'm not just gonna cut the cabbage in half because we need the full leaves to make our cabbage rolls. So I'm gonna put the whole thing in the water.
That was kind of wrong.
And we're just gonna let the cabbage cook in the water, and I'm gonna peel off the leaves. Uh-oh, too hot.
It's starting to caramelize a little bit.
Yeah,
It smells like French onion soup.
it's starting to smell like French onion soup.
It's crazy. We're making 3 dishes at once right now.
Right? Juggling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna set the rice out of the way because we don't need it right now. All right, so let's work on the bottom, or the layer, the topping for our cranberry bars.
Yes.
So we need
The fun part.
2 eggs.
2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Got it.
S'il vous plaît. We're going to make it in the mixer here. So let me move some things. Move that. Move that. All right. Okay, you're gonna crack me 2 eggs into here, no shells. If you get any shell, you're fired. 2 eggs.
This is high stakes. No shells. Whoops.
That wasn't a shell, was it?
No. I just spilled a little bit of fake. Well, if I put this, hold on. I put this on top of it, and that's good. Oh, I did get a bit of dried onion in there.
What?
Somehow.
We don't want that in the cranberry bars.
Yeah.
All right, put the eggshell in there. It'll just give it a little extra crunch. No thanks. We'll pass on that. Oh my God, look, you're making an egg mess. What have you done?
Right?
What? What egg mess, she says. All right. Gonna lift this up. We're gonna get it to get our eggs cooked, our eggs mixed up here. Gonna add 1 cup of brown sugar. I don't like eggshells. Nasty. I'm glad you didn't notice though. Alright, once those eggs are whipped up, we're gonna add 1 cup of brown sugar. More or less, maybe a little less.
Our family put eggshells in their recipe once, no one noticed. Yeah, I think that would happen.
Alright, we're going to need a spatula to scrape down the sides. Alright, turn it off. Scrape down the sides. My cabbage is boiling along happily. I'm just going to start peeling off the leaves as we go. Use some tongs and peel off the cooked leaves. See, it's a lot more wiggly now, a lot more pliable. That's what we want.
It looks more green now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Why?
Because the chlorophyll went, too hot in here!
So it's
And turned green.
chlorophyll is
Okay.
normally green though.
Well, now it's greener. I don't know.
What?
I don't know what happened. I don't know why it goes greener. Okay, the sugar is in. Okay, I need 1 teaspoon of vanilla in here before you mix it again. And then we're gonna add some flour, 1/3 of a cup.
Teaspoon, you said?
1 teaspoon vanilla.
Okay. I need to do this over something. Alright, measure carefully.
Measure carefully. And then 1/3 of a cup of flour.
Aha! I did it. Third of a cup of flour. Quarter cup. Half cup.
I have it right there.
1 cup. This is quarter, this is half.
I had it in my hand. Then look over beside.
This is another quarter.
Not that far. What does that say?
Oh! I misread.
It says 1/3 of a cup. Awesome. All right, let me move that. Don't need that. Once our cranberries are cool enough, we're going to add them to this mixture. That's practically halfway to cranberry sauce. Like a little bit more liquid in there, maybe a bit of fresh orange juice, and that'd be cranberry sauce.
Right in?
Yep. And then half a teaspoon of baking powder. Baking powder. There you go, half teaspoon baking powder. You can just use your finger to scooch. Yep. And in, and then on to mix.
Alright. Time
Mix
for
it
loud
up.
noises.
Yep. Let's put the bowl.
Oh. Yeah. It looks sticky. It's like moving around on top of the flour. Down the sides. It's a bunch of flour on the sides.
Our onions are looking really good. See? Oh, they smell so good. I just got a face full of caramelized
That
onion.
color though is not very nice. It's like brown.
It's caramelized. It's beautiful.
Yeah, but like
This is flavor.
that's a chef's version of beauty.
It's flavor. It is beautiful. Can I show you how to do this so that can you scrape going around
I
instead
did, but
of
it
like
just
poking?
pushes stuff off.
Use the blade of the scraper. There you go. Better. And
I was
now
gonna
wipe
do that,
it on the
but
blade.
it only the only reason that I work like that is because I did so much pushing. You know.
Okay. Can we get this done?
Okay.
Mix. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna add this into it.
It's gonna turn pink.
Yep. All right. Okay, you can stop. Get rid of the pan. All right, let's have a look here. Let me take this out.
That is loud.
You get to make all sorts of fun noises in the kitchen. And you see, nobody minds because they know you're cooking up good things. All right.
Do they though? Good for cooking up.
It looks nasty, but let me tell you, this is flavor.
It's the same color as onions.
If you've ever had pecan pie or butter
Butter tarts.
butter tarts
I love
or
butter tarts.
um,
Oh my god.
this is basically the same kind of filling. It's eggs and sugar, and in our case, cranberries. And this is going to go on
We need
top.
to make butter tarts next week. We need to.
Me too.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
but they're so good.
Okay, can you please put the mixer down? I believe we are done with the mixer.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Mixer. You helped us. Lots.
Did good, mixer.
Grammar, Mom. Get better grammar. It's did well, not did good. Come on.
You did good.
Didn't you study like for an English degree?
Yeah,
You say did good now?
I
We
did.
have 2 viewers. No.
Where'd everyone go? Everyone left
Half
us.
of our viewers left us.
They left us. Don't drop that. That's very heavy. Oh, now the rice thing's in the way. All right, so Brenda's putting the mixer away. Alexa, how much time's on my timer?
You have 2 minutes.
2 minutes left for the base. And then we're gonna put the topping on, and then we're gonna get going with our cabbage rolls so we can get them in the oven. All right. Still cooking on the cabbage.
So are you just kind of pulling off leaf by leaf?
Yes, look.
Huh.
And then those, we're going to put the filling in those, and then we're going to roll those up. Put on Twitch. You watch a little bit of everything. The spices. Yes. Oh, you put it up. I'll have to follow you along. I'll come back later and check it out. Okay. 2 minutes left. It's probably good enough. Let's me pull these out.
Cool.
Let me get a hot mat.
My reaction. Yes. We should look up your channel after we're done streaming. That would be cool.
All right, I'm gonna pull out this hot. Let me move some things. Put the exciting part here.
Ah!
Really? That was like right in my ear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Watch your bum.
No.
All right, here's the base. Doesn't look that much different, but it has started to cook.
It
And
looks
it's
like
going to
risen more.
finish
It has,
cooking.
like, holes in it.
It does, where the butter has melted. So this We're just going to give it a little mix so that the cranberries are distributed, and we're going to pour this right on the top. And this recipe is on cookwhatyoulove.com. You can find it there. Cranberry bars. Delicious. You gotta get all this good stuff out. And then it's gonna go back in the oven for about 25 minutes or until it is set up on the top.
Has the rice cooled now?
Probably.
Can I mix it?
We're gonna start mixing it as soon as I get this out of the way.
Okay, hurry up. Come on.
Hurry up.
Chop, chop.
Don't touch that dish, it's hot. Okay, watch out. Move, coming through. All right, there it is.
By the way, what's
Go
that
in the
rating
oven.
for? You put a rating in the chat. Oh, for your dish. Yeah, things like that happen, I guess, but
Okay,
good experience.
what did we do?
They burnt their chorizo.
Oh no!
Gave it a 5 out of 10.
Oh no! Bummer.
Just a little bit, they said.
Okay. All right.
Better than fully like black and
Alexa,
charred.
stop timer. Let me
Or
give this a
imagine
light.
you dropped it before you could even like put in like to cook or something. I don't know.
That would suck.
Yeah.
It's our fault. We're just so entertaining.
Exactly. They were probably like
You were
looking at us.
distracted.
Yeah.
We distracted you. We're sorry.
Yeah. Our apologies.
Okay. Now.
Okay, can we mix now?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Pull your sleeves up. Take your bracelet off. I don't want that in our cabbage roll filling. I get the cleanup, right? You get.
Yeah.
You keep doing all the good jobs.
Okay, let me wash my hands one more time. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Sure. Squeaky. All right. More leaves. Cabbage leaves. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a fun job.
This?
Yeah.
This is not a fun job.
It looks fun. Ow. Hot.
I don't think this is a fun job.
Well, maybe you should change your mindset now.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. So I just.
Get in there and mix.
All right.
You get in there and mix it all together.
And there's still like liquid at the bottom.
Mix it all in. All right, I'm gonna have to go down and get a jar of tomato
You're leaving me all alone.
sauce. Or you want to go get the tomato sauce?
No, my hands are dirty.
Okay, let's go. You gotta get it up off the bottom. Let's
Stop moving. I'm trying to rotate
Stop
it.
scratching it on the counter.
Oh.
Put it on top of this. Now you can rotate. Okay. You talk and mix.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go get tomato sauce.
So yeah, when I started mixing, there was like a pool of water and like, or not water, but like liquid. Is that fine
Yeah.
from the meat?
Yeah. Keep
Okay.
going. The rice will absorb it.
The rice will absorb it, she says. And then we're also gonna have to like cook this before we put it in there. And then I think, yeah, we're cooking it inside of the cabbage leaves. I don't know. I'm just kind of talking about what I know about the recipes. I don't know that much. But yeah, we're trying to stream every week. It's been a lot of fun. So this is cool. My hands are getting very dirty. Like, look at this. I think it's mostly combined though. They're like bits of pockets of rice. I've got to make it perfectly combined so that it can be perfect, so that Chef Jen will see it and go, "Oh my God, Brenna, you're such a good cook." And then she'll like bow down to me. That's totally what's gonna happen. Yes. Okay. But I think this is basically done. I think. Wait, never mind. I just found a big chunk of unmixed meat. Never mind.
Are you done?
All right. I think so.
Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. Is it all mixed?
Yes.
Okay, let's put some in the microwave to cook to taste for seasoning.
Oh. Okay. That's like borderline cheating.
Okay, put a little bit in here. Oh, wait.
Okay.
I have to be able to taste it. There we go.
Do I go rinse my hands now? Wash my hands?
Yes, go wash your hands.
Yeah. Oh, oily now too from the fats.
Yeah, it's a lousy job, but someone's got to do it. All right, got a big old pan. I don't know, this pan may be overkill. I may need a smaller pan. That's an awfully big pan. I'm not sure how many cabbage rolls we're gonna have. The sauce for the cabbage rolls is pretty simple. It's just tomato sauce, and then the flavor from the cooking cabbage rolls gets into the sauce and makes a better sauce. And then when it's done, I mix it with a little bit of sour cream.
Make it
A little bit creamy and tangy, and it's delicious. I'm hungry for them already.
Are these gonna be my lunch?
What? How are you gonna eat a cabbage roll in your lunchbox?
No, for lunch today.
Today? Haven't you had lunch yet?
No.
Well, you better start nibbling. Cause
On what? Everything is like partial.
I don't know.
Like I don't want to eat a cabbage
Oh
leaf
shoot!
or
Did I start a
onions.
new alarm? Alexa, how much time's on my timer?
There are no timers.
No timers. Oops. Alexa, set a 20-minute timer.
20 minutes, starting now.
All right. Well, you can start. Oops. Punch you in
Ow.
the head. We can start with a little taster here to see if this has enough. Look at you holding the cloth to your head like you're wounded. That's hot. Let me get some forks. Or do you want a God spoon?
I have a God spoon.
You have a God spoon. Who gave you the God spoon?
Me?
All right. So it's going to be a little fatty in the bottom. Don't eat that part. What are we checking for?
Seasoning?
Seasoning. Salt, pepper. You dripped on your leg.
No, that was a bit of rice. It didn't drip.
What do you think?
Oh, hot.
Mm-hmm. In addition to being hot, what do you think?
Need salt?
It does need salt. You want me to mix this part?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let me get the salt. It needs a fair bit of salt. That's why we test it first.
And then are we going to microwave it again to check before
We could, or we'll just go with Chef Jenn's Spidey Sense and knowing that there's now enough salt in it. I got a lot of filling. I might have to make like a meatloaf or something with some of this extra. I'm not sure if that would be good. Because you can't season them once they're rolled, right?
Yeah.
You want to make sure that they're seasoned all
We
the
have
way
6
through.
viewers. Hello.
Season them all the way through so that they taste good from start to finish. You know what my biggest pet peeve is? Cooking professionally.
Dirty working space?
That's one of them. No, when you put food down in front of somebody and they grab the salt without even tasting it.
Yeah. We have a family relative that does that. Just like
It makes me just
sprinkle
want to
salt.
like dump the plate into their lap. Because it's like, you know, it's perfect. If I serve it to you, it's perfect.
That's a bit. Don't you think that it might not be perfect? Is it possible for it to not be perfect?
You should always you should know what something tastes like before you serve it to somebody.
We have 7 viewers. Hello.
You should taste something before you serve it to somebody so you know if it's good.
But you don't always do that.
It's because I'm so good. Brenna's like, Mom, your eyes are turning brown. You're so full of shit. Okay,
What?
that's good.
Why would you? Is that like an expression?
That's my expression. You like it?
Yes, I love it.
You
Mom.
love it. Okay, I have to wash my hands. Dog, could you put the deaf dog out, please?
Ori, go outside.
Oh, if you put her outside, you gonna bring her in again?
Yes.
All right, you ready to roll, baby?
Yeah. Outside.
All right, let's get rolling. We need
Rolling.
space. Let's make a bit of room here. Could you take this and put this back? And take this one and put it back? You can carry two. One in each hand. There you go. All right. Need a bit of room. Some room. All right. I'm going to put up a cutting board so that we can... Look at the mess.
Yeah, that was 50% you.
50%.
Yeah, because you're one of the two.
It's all rice. I'm going to put it... Could you grab a cutting board, please?
What? What kind of cutting board?
The big one. Yes. Let's have the big one. We're going to put this up. Not that one.
Oh.
The other, yes, that one. Okay, I'm going to show you how to start rolling. And then you can start rolling.
Should I be excited?
You should be excited.
Yo, I'm so excited! Oh my
Have
god!
you ever made cabbage rolls before?
I've helped you make cabbage rolls before.
Well, it's been a while. All right, big leaf.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pliable now because I boiled them a little bit first. Have soap cutting or Subway surface in the corner. I don't know. Is this a heckler? Do we need to like
No,
boot them?
Blather Sky, I totally agree. I agree.
Well, start dancing or something if you're boring. He's basically saying we're boring.
No, it's just
Here, get
I'm
rolling
assuming they're
instead.
Gen Z.
Wait, don't touch.
It's just the Gen Z attention span nowadays is terrible because of like TikTok and YouTube Shorts and stuff training us to like get picky. And so if we don't have multiple feeds of like information coming in, then we get bored.
Super Zoomer pilled. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
I'm too young for.
We're gonna
Gen
start
Z
speaking
that.
chef speak to like, our own language. Okay, you ready?
Orzo.
Or so. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what we do. We got the leaf,
Mhm.
and it is open toward you with the stem toward you.
Okay.
You're gonna put in a good sized chunk. A lot of it's gonna depend on how big your leaf is, because you don't want to put just a little tiny turd in this one, right? And you don't want so much that it's spilling out. Now, stop. Wait, stop.
You gotta like tuck the ends and you start rolling.
Start rolling
Mm-hmm.
and get most of the way over, and then
So
tuck
it's like
the
a burrito.
ends like a burrito.
Okay.
And then
Can I try?
1, 2, 3. You can do the next one.
Me.
The next one. And then this we're just gonna set aside for the moment. All right, now that's a big honkin' leaf. So what I don't want you to do is put like a pound of meat into it. Sometimes if the leaves are really big, I'll split them in half. Stop, I think we'll split this leaf in half
Okay.
because it's just really kind of big. We just split it in half right down the middle.
And now it's
Okay.
very small.
Now you're gonna, look, it was even crimped up on the sides. So put it right there, okay?
How do I?
That one's gonna be a little bit harder to roll because you got the stem right there. You want some help? What should you do?
Ask for help.
What should you do? If you were problem solving this, what would you do?
Just keep chugging.
Just keep going because you're too stubborn to do anything else. Okay, this one, you had the whole stem on that one. You could have cut the stem out a little bit.
Well, then we're going to
In
eat
fact,
smaller.
I'm going to do that because
You're gonna ruin my perfect.
Yes, I am. I'm ruining it. I'm just cutting some of this stem out just so we can roll it a little bit better. There we go. Nice. All right. Keep on keeping on. I got some more cabbage coming. So you can get this, like, as you can see, these cabbage rolls are taking us some time.
Yeah.
This is a labor of love. You can get it, you can do the cabbage the day before and pop it in the fridge till it's ready. That's why a lot of people use the sour cabbage, because it's already cooked and it's already ready to go. Then they just need to take it out of the jar and roll, and away they go. All right. That's an okay size one. So get a turd in there and keep on keeping on.
Like a bowl.
You want a drink? Where's your water bottle?
It's on the table. She's going off camera. Oh my god.
How much have you had to drink today?
Not enough.
Drink. So you need more in there, right? That's
Yeah.
just not enough for that big leaf. All right, I'm gonna take a look at what we're gonna do with this pasta. I've never made the recipe before. So we're gonna cook some.
This is a nice one. Look at this.
Nice job. Seam side down, perfect. All right, take a drink and then keep on keeping on. So the pasta dish gets made all in one pot. It's like a skillet pasta dish. And I need some beef broth. So I'm gonna
I was gonna keep going and you looked at me. Why did you do that? Well, you just ruined my thing. Okay.
and then you just drip, like, I'm glad that didn't go into the meat mixture, because that'd be gross. Okay. All right, you're good. You win. Oh my God. Really? Brenna, you left a drop.
Yay!
Are you done rolling yet?
Yay.
Look how much meat you have to go.
That's a lot of water.
All right. Can you talk and roll at the same time for a minute while I go get beef broth? Or do you want to go get the beef broth?
I don't want to go get the beef broth.
Okay, then you have to talk and roll.
Okay.
What are you going to talk about?
I don't know. What should I talk about?
I don't know. Talk about what you want to cook next. What's your favorite thing to cook?
My favorite thing to cook? I honestly haven't cooked enough to be able to answer that question properly. My favorite things to eat, however, that is a question that I can answer. I do definitely like desserts, so like baking. I'm not as I don't dislike baking as much as my mom does. I don't know why she doesn't like it. She says it's like too attention to detail stuff, I think. But I like baking and I like eating baked goods. So I like baking. And then also I like eating like savory dishes, like warm savory dishes, like cabbage rolls is good. And then my mom mentioned meatloaf. I like meatloaf. We should make beef Wellington. Hold on, the dog wants it. I think beef Wellington would certainly be an idea. Ori, come on. I would have to get my mom to help me a lot. You know what? Maybe if we become popular enough, maybe Gordon Ramsay can teach me his beef Wellington recipe, like personally. That would be amazing, you know?
Are you done?
We should make beef Wellington, Mom. It suggested it.
Beef Wellington. That is a complicated dish for sure.
Mhm.
Although,
But you're
delicious.
perfect, right? You
Oh,
said that you.
I know how to make them.
Mhm.
I've made plenty. They're just complicated. Do you think you're ready for beef Wellington?
Yes.
You think so?
If I get a lot of help.
Yes, I'm ready for beef Wellington if you make it, Mom.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And you like step
This
me
one's
through
hot.
it.
Don't take the hot ones.
You
Well-
don't take the hot ones.
Beef Wellington is made easier with store-bought puff pastry.
You would use store-bought puff pastry for
Yes, hell yes. Yes, yes. Do you know how hard? You have no idea how
Gordon
hard it is.
Ramsay would be like frowning at you.
Oh, come on. They're using store-bought puff pastry. There's no way. Making your own puff pastry. That's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, Rutherfordium. Hello. We're just talking about the insanity of making your own puff pastry.
Oh, we have 8. Hello, 8
8.
viewers.
It's practically a record.
Well, no.
Brenna's
it's
making
like-
cabbage rolls. She's doing an awesome job.
Thank you.
Don't grab the hot ones.
It's not a hot one.
It's steaming.
Doesn't feel hot.
Okay.
Maybe my nerve endings have just all died.
Yeah, your
from
nerve
playing
endings are
violin.
gone, right? What are you, a chef? That's what happens.
I'm a
You
violin
burn-
player.
You burn your fingers so often that you just lose all nerve endings.
Technically, this is my bow hand, and I was using my bow hand to touch it, so I can't really say that the strings got them, but whatever.
Okay, this is taking a long time. Chef hands, exactly. Rutherfordium knows all about chef hands. Yep. Into the deep fryer, into the saute pan,
Into a
into the
deep fryer?
boiling water. Well, you can if you got flour mittens on. Yes. Okay, don't do it. Don't do that at home, kids. Can I do some too so we can...
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a big one.
Is that, oh yeah, that one's way too big. Let's cut that one. Making cabbage rolls. Brenna is making them. She's helped me in the past, but this is the first time she's really done much of it on her own, and she's rolling like a champ here.
Exactly. She's always like, oh, do you think you've got this? Or
Next-
is it taking a while? Like,
Next you'll be...
Great.
No, I was going to say something that had to do with like marijuana joints, but no. Just stick, if you're going to roll things, stick to cabbage rolls, okay? Yes.
Life lessons from Chef Jen.
Exactly. Life lessons. All right, rolled up. Look, I just did 3 to your 1.
What? You did 1.
You didn't see the other ones?
Well, I know how many there were before, and there aren't 3 more now.
You know count good. Oh, I got too
You
much
know
of this
English
one.
good.
I know English good.
You
Come
know
on.
measure good, Mom.
Come on.
You had to put some back. Come on. I thought you
You
had...
come on. Is that too big?
No,
That leaf is not too big?
no.
Talking about Gordon Ramsay, yes. Brenna was saying how we should make beef Wellington and how Gordon Ramsay's crews probably make their puff pastry from scratch. And I said, no way. No way, Jose.
Yeah.
Puff pastry from scratch is way too hard.
Oh my god, our chatters are chatting with each other.
That's
We're
awesome.
So, yes, community.
That's awesome. Love it.
Aha.
I got more leaves coming, but these
We're
are
like
hot.
5 minutes away from being the biggest Twitch streamers ever.
Yeah. Totally.
Or most subscribers in a certain amount of time. I think Rambo has that.
Hashtag goals, right?
Cool.
See, I speak Gen Z. Hashtag goals. I speak hashtags.
Nobody speaks hashtags, Mom. Only the cringe Gen Zs speak hashtags.
So I'm a cringe Gen Z.
Well, you're not a Gen Z, so you get a pass. You get a Zoomer pass.
So I get a Zoomer pass. I get extra credit for being.
You're trying to be a cool mom, and that is the best type of Zoomer. So, good job.
Thank you. I love how you look down on me these days. Right? Yes. She stands up tall and she's like a foot taller than me. And I'm in shoes and she's not. Yes. Okay. You tall girl. Yes. Good job.
Okay.
Keep
Come on,
going.
Mom. You've made like 2.
You. We gotta get this pasta going or we're gonna be here all day.
Yeah, why don't you do the pasta and I'll do the cabbage rolls?
I'll do the pasta. Well, I can't because I need to do the pasta in that pan. So we have to reorganize here a little bit. So you're gonna come to this side. 1 million viewers in 1 hour. I wish. I wish we had 1 million viewers. Even not in an hour.
Is that Rumbu's record? Or is that the current like viewer record?
What did they have to do to get 1 million viewers in an hour?
Stream
like kill somebody?
video games.
Video. Okay, I need to still move you over more. That is the world record. That's crazy. That is just crazy, crazy. All right, where am I going to put your cabbage?
There's only one leaf, so it's like fine.
Because I need this hand, because everything
This
we
looks
make.
like a mask, like one of those skincare
Are you going to
masks.
do like spa day with cabbage masks now?
Okay.
You want to try one?
No, you already put cheese on my face. I think I'm
Here,
good.
I need to move you over. Cheese on your face. Yes, I did. I put cheese
Yeah.
on your face.
Yes, you did.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl would say you got to stream. We try. You know what? Like, life gets in the way, right? And cocktails. Last weekend was cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
Too many cocktails.
I think it's fun just streaming, honestly.
It is fun just
And
streaming.
it gives us content to reuse.
Yeah, but what would we do? Like, we talked about, like, just streaming, watching us eat dinner and stuff.
That was a very short conversation.
Nobody liked the idea. Although, to be fair, dinner time in our house is usually quite lively and conversationally and fun. You're out of cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I have more, but wait, there's more.
Oh,
These-
Rutherfordium would watch us eat dinner, apparently.
That's awesome. These are hot, though, Brenna. Don't take them just yet.
3 times a day and 2-day stream is what the world record is.
We should just cook
Huh.
like a 24-hour cook-a-thon and just cook. No, I'm kidding. That would kill me. I would die.
Wasn't there like a much longer stream? Was it Ludwig who did the subathon that went on for like a month or whatever? Looks like lettuce? That's what I was thinking. These look like lettuce. But Mom says that like if we were to Alexa, off. Chef Jen says if we were to use lettuce instead of cabbage, it would like break really easily. And
They
so
would
we
go
had
mushy.
to
They would be
yeah,
nasty.
mushy and gross. And so we had to take cabbage and then boil them down. So they still have like some texture and thickness to them, but they aren't quite as bad. Blatherskite says, "Oh yeah, yeah. We have Alexa's Rutherford.
Okay,
We have a
yeah,
couple.
those are ready to go probably.
10 subs equals 1 dish. Huh. Idea for a subathon.
I'm going to take out the cranberry bars. You ready?
Oh, sorry, Rutherford.
They taste really good.
Okay,
They
let's see.
smell.
Grand reveal of our what are
Okay, these are the ugliest thing in the world until I make them look pretty with some drizzled white chocolate. You're gonna see how breathtakingly ugly these things
they? Are
are.
they just like brown and flat? Oh my God! It's brown and flat. No,
Ugh.
it has potential. It has potential.
Ugly. Look at that. Just,
It smells delicious.
they're crazy good. Crazy good. And then I'm gonna melt some
my
white
God.
chocolate and drizzle that on the top so they look pretty.
Rutherford says it looks beautiful already.
You think that looks beautiful? We made Nana's apple cake.
Nana's good cake. Nana's.
So the moral of the story is ugly food can still be good
Ooh,
food.
can I make more wraps?
Yes. Ugly food can be good food.
Still be good.
And you're moving over because
You're moving over.
I need this space to get the pasta going, or we're gonna be here all day. Which is maybe what they're saying we need to do, right? Like we
Yeah.
need to be online just like all weekend. All weekend streaming cooking. That'd be a fun grocery
Yeah, we're not
list.
making carrot cake. It looks a little bit like carrot cake, I guess. But we're making cranberry bars. So we had a butter, flour, and sugar base to the bar. And then on top, we had a filling with a bunch of stuff and cranberry. So it looks very good and smells very good. And it's going to be very good. And I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I had to get my hands in there and mash up the base. It was great. It was great.
All right, here come our caramelized onions. Gonna go in the French onion pasta. That's a lot of onion. I don't think I'm gonna use all of it.
What? What do you mean you're not going to use all of it?
In the pasta, I think that's more than we really need. I'm gonna add most of it, but not all of it. But they're caramelized. Look at the color. They're beautiful, delicious. I don't even need to taste them to know that they're delicious. I just know that they're delicious.
What do you mean, ew, Rutherford? He said ew when you were
Ew.
scraping out the
To
onions.
the caramelized onions are ew? No, my friend. This is some of the best eatings around. Do you like French onion soup? Say yes or no. If you like French,
the plop sound.
the
Okay,
plop
the plop sound was gross. That
Okay.
is, yeah.
I'll give you that. Although, to be honest, I didn't even really hear it. I was just talking.
Wow, Mom. Not even paying attention when you're cooking.
Nope, not even paying attention. All right, so into
Love
this,
Skype likes caramelized onion.
into this, I'm going to put 12 ounces of pasta and 4 cups of beef broth. That's what's in this box. 4 cups in here, and then I'm going to put a couple other ingredients in, and then we're going to turn it on to cook. This is practically French onion soup right here.
Little burrito.
See, that's why they call it French onion pasta.
Rack Munkover. Sorry, that name is so hard to pronounce.
Just
I
rack
have
for
a
short.
I have a gas powered stove, and it's weird. But to have a wok and not have a wok eye on the stove is weird.
Yes. Which is why you need a wok eye. You can get cast iron ones to hold it.
Is a wok eye just like a base, a little stand?
Yeah,
for it?
it's a stand that sits on top of the element that cradles the wok. What did I come over here for?
I don't know.
Oh, my scale.
But it works. Yeah, it's the flavor that counts, right?
Right. Although, we could get really technical here and say, what do you do in cooking chorizo in a wok? There's some confusion there. Right? Okay, I need to measure 12 ounces of pasta.
Well, it's a non-stick wok, so it's fine.
What? It's still a wok. There are ounces. I want ounces. 12 ounces. Oh, that's
You just
too
got
much.
chefed on. I'm sorry.
Right? Sorry, getting too technical.
Woo! I did it.
You're not done.
There's more.
But wait, there's more. Hot.
It's not hot.
It's steaming. What do you mean it's not hot?
Just a little bit hot. It's a little bit toasty. Never had French onion. Rutherfordium has never had French onion soup or caramelized onions before.
No.
Latherskite, you need to tell Rutherfordium about how good caramelized onions are.
No, that's a travesty. Go to a restaurant and order.
Travesty?
Yes, like
Oh yeah, Travis, keep going.
go to a restaurant and try French onion soup. Delicious.
My favorite part is the amount of cheese that they put on top. The best French onion soups have an absurd amount of cheese.
Yes, they do. And there's like so French onion soup, imagine this. Caramelized onions and broth is part of the soup. You put it into a bowl and you put a piece of toasted bread on top and you cover that in a blanket of cheese and you melt it in the oven. That is French onion soup. That is a gift from the gods. It is so good.
Rack had just talked about different types of woks. There's a non-stick wok, there's a slim wok, a thick wok, a straight wok, a carbon steel wok, a regular wok, and only $1,000 for a lava rock wok.
A friend of mine just got a hex-clad wok. That's what I want, a hex-clad wok.
Certainly sounds very fancy.
Whoa, throwing noodles everywhere. You're a noodle.
Who owns Hexclad?
I don't know. Maybe it's Ramsey's company. He's like, if you watch...
He's certainly advertising it a lot.
Yes, he does. Okay, that's in there too. Everything's going in here. It's a skillet pasta dish. Some of my favorite dishes are skillet pasta dishes because as it cooks, instead of just cooking your pasta in water, which is boring Flavorville, you put it in and you cook it in broth, and suddenly you got big flavor.
Rack just said that Hexclad woks are not that great.
Well, I would like to try one and determine that for myself.
Yeah.
Okay, not that I disbelieve you, but because I would like to have one. Okay, I'm gonna get some thyme, because you have to have thyme if you have French onion.
Yeah, we need a lot of time in order to make French onion. Like, it takes a lot of time. It takes a very long time. You know what I mean? Hint, hint, pun, pun, you know. Yeah, and
Alright.
also, Rutherfordium said that they are in a different country, and so they're not sure that they can just get French onion soup.
Oh, well,
Which sucks. Maybe you should look up a recipe and try and make it.
make it. Yes, totally make it. If you can get onions, you can make French onion soup.
Mm-hmm.
Some thyme that I just pulled out of the planter out back. And I think cabbage.
Are you sad? Back where we used to live, we used to have a giant garden, and now we don't anymore.
Am I sad about it?
Yeah.
Do you know what a pain in the ass it is to keep a garden?
Oh.
It's a
Yeah.
huge pain in the ass. So, I still have a lot of meat, and I have another head of cabbage. Would you scream if I just made more cabbage to use up the meat?
No?
Okay. Give
I'll
me a
just
minute.
keep chugging, you know?
You gotta keep talking. I gotta go get
Okay.
the cabbage.
You're from New Zealand? That's cool.
You
What's
can
it-
get French onion soup in New Zealand. I know you can.
Apparently you can get French onion soup in New Zealand. What's it like in New Zealand? New Zealand to me is like far away. I've always imagined that it's like on the other side of the world or whatever. It's hard to imagine what other countries are like because I've never really been in many foreign countries. It's like mostly just North America. It's nice. That's good to hear. I feel like every country has their own like culture and like something that's very different about them. But it's a lot of times it's kind of hard to explain. Clean. Oh, that's a good thing to have in a country. Clean countries. Yeah, there are a lot of countries nowadays that aren't quite as clean. Like the United States, for example. Some parts are great, some parts aren't. But yeah. And then also lots of greenery as well, I feel like is good. And then for like climate change and stuff, you know. From the heart of Rack is from the heart of Dixie, Alabama.
I couldn't find the cabbage. I had to like tear the fridge apart to find the cabbage. Who's in Alabama?
Oh, that's Rack.
Awesome. Great, great food in Alabama. Love it. It's all about the food.
Mhm. And the music, if you know what I mean.
Alabama music.
Mhm.
You know Alabama music?
Totally. Somebody sang one in the chat.
Okay, awesome.
Uh-huh.
Okay, put some more cabbage in.
More cabbage.
Because Brenna
Oh, the leaves are like, look at this. They're like weird.
needs more
They're
cabbage.
so veiny.
That's
guess
what
it's the
happens
way
when
that-
you get old.
Oh, it's like a fan. I can go like,
No, it's a face mask. Put it on your face. Come on, do it. There you go. Oh, it's cold. It's like it's your next Halloween costume. You look like an alien. That's hilarious. Does it feel good? We could just put a couple holes in it and some string. No. I don't want it. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's my new chef hat, right?
oh my god.
My new chef hat. Totally. What do you guys think? Am I styling? Is that the word? Styling?
Yes,
I gotta
Rack.
cook
We're
this.
having spa day with cheese and cabbage leaves.
I gotta cook this. Get cooking.
I need cabbage. I need the cabbage.
It just fell down. Oh, that was cold all the way down my back. Look at the mountain you've got going on.
It's
awesome.
amazing. No, it's not awesome. It's amazing. It's not-
You are amazing. You are an amazing roller. All right.
Why
Why?
does it keep beeping?
Why does it keep? Oh, it's got the wrong pan on there. Dog, out. I need the other pan. It doesn't like that pan. It's an induction burner, and the pan is not the right kind of pan. So I have to dirty another dish. There we go. Now it likes it. There we go. That was some nasty transferring there. I gotta get some salt in here. This is gonna cook down. It's gonna cook, and near the end we're gonna add a shot of cream and some cheese.
20 out of 30 rolls. You're right.
So it's pretty simple.
What am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to make baby?
We're gonna line the tops with this and the bottoms of the pan with this. So, oh, you need a break now. Okay, so we are gonna use this pan. So, why don't you open that can of tomato sauce and we'll get them.
What are you talking about when you're asking if they're woks? You don't have any woks out.
I don't have a wok.
You have skillet, bowl, giant skillet dish thing, big pot, other big pot, little baking pan, and then some other bowls.
No woks.
No woks.
We are walking though. I tell you my joke.
What's your joke?
So I woke up this morning and I came down to the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and the kitchen was a mess. There was food out, dishes out, a mess.
Okay.
I've been sleepwalking again. Come on, that was funny. That was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that funny?
Mm-hmm.
No. That's like a mom joke, right? Not funny?
It's a chef joke.
It's a not funny mom joke. Okay, sauce. Let's move the mountain so that people can see what you're doing with sauce. Because I don't think anybody can see over the wall of cabbage rolls. You know what though? These freeze really nicely. So we will have dinner and then a couple more dinners that I'll put in the freezer and we'll eat them later and they'll be fabulous. Okay, open the can of sauce. Open the can of sauce and into the bottom of this baking dish.
Okay.
And I got mess everywhere, Brenna. It's driving me bananas. I gotta get some salt into my pasta. I'm gonna get a lid on this because it's got to simmer.
Simmer.
Test it for salt.
Do you want me to just pour all of this can?
In.
Alright. Where did she go? Wait, I'm holding.
Gotta get a spoon to taste, to check for salt. We're gonna add cheese at the end, so we don't need it to be too salty because the cheese at the end will add more salt. And a lid. Do you fit? Ha! I win! There's 30 pots and 37 lids down here. All right, all in. Let me get you a spatula. We dirtied all our spatulas.
I just dropped the lid of the can.
Here, scrape it all out.
Okay.
Nice job. Did you guys see that? The lid is in the baking dish. Bonus.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about Bruno and we don't talk about that. That
We
is
don't
the
talk
way.
about Bruno.
Yeah.
Who's Bruno?
Oh my God, Mom. We don't talk about him. Mm-hmm.
Who is Bruno? Who is Bruno that we're not talking
A
about?
character from a movie, and like one of the biggest songs in the movie was based on like the phrase "We don't talk about Bruno," because
movie?
Bruno was like the villain. It's a Disney movie called Encanto or something.
Is this another Gen Z thing I don't know anything about?
I mean, Gen Alpha, Gen Z, you know,
Alpha?
Gen A. Yeah.
How many are there?
There are a couple now.
Okay, so give me the spatula. Can I have it now?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm spreading it around and we're
I was
going to
gonna do it.
add some of the baby leaves into the bottom because they're good eating too. Just pull them off of that and add them to the bottom. Our French onion soup pasta is not boiling just yet, but it is almost.
They're like stuck to each other. Oh my god.
Yeah, pull them apart. Some of these are big enough to have filling in them. Now we're getting a little small. There you go. Keep going.
I want to rip them.
It's okay. I mean, it's good eating. We're going to eat them all. I want them to lie kind of flat, though. You just spread them around the bottom. They also help to stop the cabbage rolls from sticking to the bottom, getting too brown. Nice. All right, I got some more leaves coming for you.
It's like a little baby cabbage head. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Says no chef ever. Like, you're in a professional kitchen and nobody's stopping to go, oh, this baby cabbage is so cute.
Except for me. Except for me. I'm the exception to the rule.
Which is why you're not going to be a professional chef, right? Say please. Say please.
What if I want to be?
Say please. Okay,
Please?
can we be done? Are you done? We got
No.
more to roll here. Let's get these in so we can make some room.
Fine. I will start rolling.
We're going to start putting them in. Let's layer them in first.
But I have room to roll.
Just send it seam side down.
Yeah.
Always seam side down. I don't know how much more we're going to need. I'll do up a few more leaves. See, the thing with cabbage rolls is they're such a pain in the ass to make that you might as well make a big pile.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to make them, make them. And so we did a big pile, which
Very
is why
big pile.
Brenna is still rolling. Oh, it's a hard
That
job.
was a sigh if you couldn't hear.
It's a hard job that Brenna's got to do.
It's a hard job for me. It's a hard job for me.
You like the Annie of the kitchen now? What are you doing? Why are you making them go different ways?
So that they can be on top of the baby leaves.
We want them in, we can fit them in other spots later, but let's get them all in here.
Too big for this.
Yes. All in. We're going to have to start going up on
We're going all in.
We're going into a second layer now here too. That's fine. We're going to do the second layer perpendicular
Purple indicular.
to the first layer so that they can cook. They're not too dense and they will cook. All right, keep going. More cabbage. I got a few more leaves here ready to go. Let's try and get this done. Let me help you so we can get this,
This is a very green
get
one.
it out of here.
This is like the perfect rolling.
Get it
Oh,
done.
crap.
They are very nice. I have no room. I cannot help you.
Uh-huh. This one made like a square. Like, look. It's square shaped.
All right.
Purple indicular.
What?
Purple indicular.
Who's perpendicular?
It's perpendicular, but purple.
Perpendicular. Got it. I'm losing water.
No! We lost.
I'm losing
we
water.
lost one. Oh, I just noticed. Brother Freddie followed. Thank you. 28 minutes ago. I'm a bad stream runner. I'm sorry. Thank you for following.
A stream runner, is that a thing?
Yeah, bad stream host. I don't know.
Stream runner, stream host? What is
Yeah.
it? What is it? What is it called?
Host. Probably.
Is that the official name?
No official name.
Oh my god, whose idea was it to make cabbage rolls and like 5,000 pounds?
Yours!
Wow, hit me in the face with your finger.
I didn't. I didn't touch you.
You almost did. Are you getting enough meat in these ones? Because that was a little dinky spoonful.
Yeah, I know.
You need a bigger spoonful.
So I'm taking drama class in high school, and the unit that we just finished was stage fighting. So for like 2 weeks, we were on stage in the auditorium learning about how to punch each other without actually punching each other. And we would go so far as to make noises of punching by, like, say I'm doing a slap, the other person would clap their hands at the same time that I'm faking slapping them. Or like if I'm punching somebody, I would like go like this, like like that, to make it sound like I'm punching them. And it's really fun. But we just finished the unit, so no more of that.
No more fun. Fun is over.
Rack is yelling at me to make the rolls.
Make the rolls, right? Like, let's get them done. I got a few more leaves coming. We got some more leaves coming. And then I'm going to get some chocolate onto the cranberry bars. And our pasta is cooking. Did you see that? It's simmering. See? Simmering. You don't have to believe me. We got cheese and cream that's going to go into this at the end. I think it's going to be pretty good. Fill that container. Please, do you know how much this thing weighs? Oh my god. This thing is going to take 4 hours to cook.
Is that all the cabbage?
I got more coming. Wait, you need some more? Don't touch. You don't have asbestos fingers.
Asbestos fingers?
Yes, asbestos fingers. You know what asbestos is?
Yes, the stuff that you find in ceilings.
It's also a heat insulator against heat.
Mm-hmm.
So asbestos, I don't know. It's a my generation expression, okay?
Yeah, I figured. Anything that you say that I don't get is probably your generation expression.
So, yeah, but they're like old and vintage now and cute, right? They're cute.
Your expressions?
Yes.
No, vintage clothes are cute, but not vintage expressions.
What?
Sorry.
Don't be so tubular, Brenna.
Radical.
Right? Now you're talking my language.
But you never said those things. I've heard you like talk to Dad about it and say like, "Oh yeah, I never said any of those. They're so weird and stuff."
They are weird. I was born before those things.
I was born before the word "bruh" came into circulation.
Yeah, you don't say it very often.
Bruh.
You say bro. I've heard you say bro. How much
Bro.
more meat? How much more meat have you got? Oh my god,
A lot.
a lot.
I have like
This is not ready yet.
okay, a quarter, bit less than
What's
a quarter.
wrong with this one? I know it's kind of ugly, but
Oh
you can
yeah,
make it
I
work.
didn't see it.
You can make it work. All right, we have a look at our pasta. It's
Okay.
delicious. Everybody should be making skillet pastas. There's a simple formula. For every 4 ounces of dry pasta, 1 cup of water.
Okay.
Or broth, or liquid of some kind. Wine. I wouldn't use straight wine. Ooh, I should have reduced some wine for that.
You should have, Mom. Why didn't we think of that?
What am I thinking? Oh my god, it's terrible.
Okay. I need more leaves. Give me
They're
more
coming.
leaves.
They're coming.
Faster, Mom.
Joy. Here, they're cooling up here. No, there's cabbage everywhere.
You have cabbage everywhere. Cabbage, cabbage everywhere. Cabbage, cabbage has no hair.
You're right, cabbage has no hair.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a little disturbing to see cabbage with hair.
It would be like a kiwi, with like a little bit of hair on the outside leaf.
Yes.
Or a peach, a
Wait,
fuzzy cabbage.
Who's in New Zealand?
That's, I'm gonna guess Rutherford? No, hold up.
Someone said they were in New Zealand. Who is that?
Yeah, Rutherford.
Rutherford. Kiwi tree. I've never seen a kiwi tree. Like kiwis growing on a tree. Do they just like 1,000 of them grow on a tree? Or like, is it like an apple tree with just apples everywhere, but they're kiwi? I've never seen a kiwi tree.
Me neither.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could see a kiwi tree.
Oh, Rutherford has never seen one.
No? Oh, damn.
Yeah, and kiwi fruit.
That's like 2 things you have to do. French onion soup and a kiwi tree.
Rack says that a kiwi tree is like an apple tree. Have you seen one before, Rack? Have you like gone to a garden or something?
There. Here's another one. Alright.
That's cool.
Come on. Are we done? How much meat's left? Oh my god.
Start
Like
stuffing.
4 or 5 more. They can be kind of big. You got lots of cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
They're so big, you get like 1 for dinner. They're so big. Oh my God, how many did we make? 40 rolls? That'd be a lot of dinners. But I'm gonna freeze them. I'm gonna freeze them up and then there'll be dinner later, another time. There we go. Should do them like smoked meat. Smoked meat.
Smoked cabbage.
Smoked, I don't know about that. I have never smoked a cabbage. I feel inadequate as a chef. I feel like I should have smoked a cabbage by now. And I don't mean rolled and smoked. Like, why do I do that? Why do I do that? Are you checking the chat there too?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, the pasta is absorbing all the liquid. It's gonna be delicious.
Why do they? Oh, I guess
I could have put chicken in this or something.
Chicken, like ground chicken.
No, like chicken chunks.
Chicken chunks.
Yes.
Rack is still here. Glad to see it.
Awesome.
And we have 9 viewers. So hello everybody that joined within the last 10 minutes.
Awesome. Say something. Say hi.
Yeah. Be an active chatter. We love active chatters because it gives me, it makes me not have to think of things to talk about.
And we're going for a milestone on Twitch to get like, I can't remember. It's like
500, 100, something like that. 50 maybe.
it's
Followers.
like the number of people chatting in a session is our next milestone. So say something. Say hi. Tell us what you're eating today.
Rack said hi. Hello, Rack.
Hey, Rack. Nice to see you. Okay, Brenna's almost done. I think maybe 2 or 3 more. 2 or 3 more, and then these are going to go in the oven at 350 degrees. Cook them low and slow. We're going to cover it with foil to lock in all the flavor. Going to be delicious. Unfortunately, we will not be here when they are done because they are going to take about 3 hours to cook because there are so damn many of them. Just a monster pile of cabbage rolls. Blatherskite. What does Blatherskite say?
They were talking about music earlier in the chat, and someone said that one was like inappropriate. I'm not sure.
All right. Here we go. Come on, Brenna, we're almost done. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those cabbage rolls rolling. All right, I think that should probably finish you up, don't you think?
Probably.
Oh yeah. Even you're gonna run out there. Last one. Or is this the last one? One of them's the last one.
Any bets on which one I'm gonna pick?
The left one or the right one?
I have decided. So
You've decided.
make your choices.
Okay, I say the right one.
Say the right one.
Yeah.
You're taking the correct one.
Yes, I'm picking the correct one. And the right one.
Rack guesses the wrong one. The wrong one is correct. I'm picking the right one.
Nice. Get all the rest of that in this one. Let's be done. I'm going to get some foil. We're going to put...
So long.
Oh, man. I don't even think I can lift this thing. I might need to call for reinforcements to lift. We're going to put the leftover cabbage on top. That'll help keep them moist. I said moist. You can say moist in terms of cooking, but nothing else. You cannot ever say moist.
Moist.
What is moist? Cakes are moist. Our cabbage rolls are moist.
You're moist.
No, you see,
Your hands are moist from all the
can't-
cabbage.
You can't say
I'm talking
moist
about cooking.
for anything else because
The
it's
cabbage.
wrong.
The cabbage makes it moist. You know.
All right, let's spread these last layer out a little bit so we're not quite so compacted. There we go. All right, Brenna, you want to tilt this up so everybody can see the insane pile of cabbage rolls? I don't know. I lost count. How many? You think maybe 40?
There's about 20 on the top,
So
which
more
means there
than
are
that.
probably 25 on the bottom. So like 45.
Wow, that's a lot of cabbage rolls.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna rip up this cabbage. Can you get rid of this meaty stuff, please? I'm just putting the cabbage leaves, what's left on top.
Wait, can I make it, baby?
Maybe you shouldn't stick your fingers in with sharp knife doing things.
Brother Fordium's back. Good to see you.
All right, let's go. Come on. It's hot. Asbestos
give me that.
fingers. There we go. I'm just putting the last few leaves on top. They will cook down into deliciousness. Something about cabbage flavor changes when you stuff them with meat and cook it low and slow. Something changes and it becomes more delicious.
More moist.
Stop saying moist. I don't know, because cabbage is funky, right? Smell. It's kind of funky.
I did not breathe.
Well, you should have.
I didn't.
What? Brenna's cabbage leaf? My cabbage leaf. Look, it's like a boob. It's like a bra thing. Look. Look.
It looks like a bowl. It looks
But
like
for
a
me,
cereal
not
bowl.
you.
It looks like a cereal bowl.
This
like
fits
you could
me,
just
not
pour
you.
like cereal inside of it and then just like.
This is your bra thing.
Is that even cooked? That looks
No,
like.
this one is not cooked. These are raw, are mostly raw. They're going in on top like that. Just because waste not, want not, and it's still good eating. It's still good eating. Rather, Blatherskite's having a moment.
This is Mom's humor. I'm sorry.
I'm funny.
Yes, Mom. We all think you are very funny.
I am hilarious.
Good job, Mom. We're so proud of you.
Are you done?
We're so proud of you.
Aww. Oh my God. Tall children. I tell ya. That's what you get when you have a tall husband. Or a tall boyfriend. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, let's go. Let's get these in the oven already. Get them foiled.
Foiled rhymes with spoiled.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Here, leave that there. We gotta get foil on top.
I'm putting more leaves on there. You didn't do
Coming
that.
over. No more leaves. We got lots of leaves. Believe me, lots of leaves. Oh my God, be stopping. Why are we putting a lid on them, Brenna?
To keep in the moisture
And,
so they don't burn.
okay, and,
Because it looks more professional.
what's the right answer?
Right.
To help them cook.
Well, yeah, that's like part of like the moisture.
No, okay. You get to lift this in the oven. Let's go.
Oh, this is, what are you talking about? This is light.
It's not light. Don't burn yourself.
This is lighter than your grocery bag.
All the way in, right to the back. Push. Okay. Door closed. All right, we'll see you guys in about 2.5 hours. Let's check our pasta. Here, are you going to clean this
Pasta.
mess up, please? Take this over to the sink.
Pasta.
Please.
Pasta. Pasta. Pasta.
All right, let's have a look. The liquid is almost all absorbed. That's what we're looking for. I'm going to leave the lid off for a few minutes just to help it
Are you going to
evaporate.
take a timeout
Eventually.
eventually?
Just check a noodle, make sure they're not getting overcooked. They're almost cooked, so I'm leaving the lid off.
Oh, we've got 2 new followers. Thank you, Atlantis, and I'm just going to call you Pizza.
Love it. Look, there's my time stick. All the time has come off. Can you move all of this?
We're
please?
out of time.
No, leave that one in. He still has
We're
leaves
out
on
of
it.
time.
That was too hot.
But I think you had this best.
Look, see the difference? One still has the leaves on it. We'll leave him in. One no leaves. He can come out. Okay, and then we gotta do the chocolate for our cranberry bars. The ugly cranberry bars.
Chocolate. Do you want
Still
like
need that.
baking chocolate or something?
You got like white melting squares or
I
something?
think I do. I think white chocolate, bakers.
No, not the block. That's stuff. I need like candy melts. White candy
then
melts.
Yeah, I also have those.
Also need to get like a white platter. I may have to.
This?
Yes. Ding ding ding. We have a wiener.
Can I eat one?
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to eat one.
Okay.
White candy melts.
Do they taste like candy? 'Cause I don't like candy that much.
Taste one. So we're gonna have to cook these down low and slow in the microwave to melt them. And then we're going to put them in a piping bag. And then we're going to drizzle the chocolate on top. Will you go downstairs into the pantry under the stairs, and bring me the white square big plate? There's a big white square plate.
So there's a plate in Harry Potter section. Got it.
Yes, a big white square plate. It's your turn to go in up and down the stairs. All right, I'm gonna get some cheese ready for this. What kind of cheese? Well, what kind you got? I'm gonna throw some Parmesan in. If you had Gruyere, you could use that. You want to stick with something that's a little bit older and drier and crumbly, rather than like mozzarella or something. Although that'd be good too, why not? But we're just cooking this till the liquid is almost all gone. Brenna wanted to keep it kind of saucy, so we're not going to let it boil up too much. And we're going to add a shot of cream as well. So, cheese. I love cheese. All right. Cream. See what size cream I have to buy. The big bottle of cream. Parmesan cheese, the big block of cheese. Let's get this going here. It stopped simmering. We're going to keep simmering. Actually, this looks pretty good. I was kind of scared about this, but I don't know. I might be changing my mind. All right, I'm going to get some Parmesan cheese grated up, ready to go. Put on a polio. Yeah? Plate. White square plate. You guys heard me say that, right? White square plate. She's asking me what skillet. Hopefully when she's a brain surgeon, it'll be a little bit different. Do you have a white square plate? Okay, good. All right, can you dust it off? And then I will show you how to get this out. All right, let's go with the cheese. You guys like cheese?
I love cheese.
I know you love cheese. All right, let me set this out of the way so Brenna can get this done. Okay.
Ori's doing it.
Sit down.
Do you want the plate, Ori?
No, we want, dog doesn't want the plate. Put the plate here. We don't need that there. We don't need ugly cloths there. All right, you ready?
Yes.
So because we were smart with our parchment, look at that. Ding, 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 ding. Unwrap it. Gently, gently. It's going to stick the corners. This is why I would cut the edges off and bring them home to Dad, because the edges are kind of ugly, right?
I think the edges are the most pretty part.
Okay, now we're going to move this piece of parchment. Stop. Stop. Want to make sure that it's not stuck to the bottom.
Oh.
Ta-da!
Can I eat some?
I know you're hungry, aren't you, baby? Okay, let's get some of those into a bowl for the microwave, and I'll show you how to deal with
Like one of
that.
those small bowls?
Yeah. And we're going to need a bag for piping. I'm going to leave the edges on this one because
We have 10 viewers. Hello.
we're just finishing up our cranberry bars. They're ugly. I think they're ugly. Not everybody agreed with me. All right, our pasta, I'm calling this good.
Mom,
Yes.
why is one of them a different color?
I don't know. They're like
Can you
people,
see the
honey.
difference
They
there?
come in all different colors and shapes and
Except-
sizes.
I feel like if I say anything to that, you call them racist. So I'm just gonna be quiet.
Yeah, just be quiet. Just
I'm
put
gonna
them in.
microwave them.
So you need a spoon. That's probably plenty. Give them like 20 seconds and then stir. 20 seconds and stir. You get the deal, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm putting some cheese in the nudes. Mix all that in.
And then you want a piping bag.
I think we'll just use a Ziploc. All right. Oh, this is looking creamy and delicious. And then I'm going to add a bit of cream in because why not? You don't even need to add the cream at this point, really. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm wishing we had added some chicken or something. All right, should we try it?
Sure.
You're gonna want more than a God spoon because that's just like a little. They're too big. Can you bring 2 spoons?
Sure.
You're
I
gonna.
got 2 of them.
Yeah.
So it's more than just a God spoon. It's 2 of them.
Okay, go ahead. How much of a taster are you to get with your God spoon? What are you gonna do with that? You can't put that in your mouth. Where's your stirring spoon for the
I set it down.
chocolate? Where did you set it? That, look at you. Don't put that over the pot. It's gonna fall out of your mouth and go into the pot, and that's nasty.
Is it hot?
Yes, it's steaming. How is it?
It's like pasta.
Oh, come on.
Okay, it's creamy. The flavor of the caramelized onions comes out really well. It definitely tastes like French onion soup from the onions. But then also, do you end up adding cheese to
I
it?
did. I put about a cup of
Yeah.
Parmesan in.
Oh,
Mmm. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's interesting.
I think it might have been better without the Parmesan, actually. I mean, it's not bad. What do you think? I just put that in.
I like it. Can we try this now?
No. We have to put the drizzle on it.
Okay, let's do that then. Can we cut off the corner?
Yeah, but just a bare corner.
Like I cut off the corners from the milk. Okay.
And I just got some candy melts here that I'm trying to melt
Okay.
in the microwave. We're gonna just drizzle it over the top to make it look a little prettier.
And cover up all
Almost.
the cracks that Mom made. Mm-hmm.
They're like wrinkles. They're beauty. They're beauty wrinkles.
So then these little dots would be the moles, and then these would be the beauty wrinkles.
Yes.
And then what about the dark edges?
The dark edges?
Mm-hmm. Would that be the gray hair?
They're like life experiences. That corner? All right.
10 viewers. Hello.
Let's go.
We had 11 earlier.
Is that a record? Is 11 a record? How sad is that? We need more, Brenna. We just need
Okay,
more.
invite all of your friends. Yes, be like, this channel is the best channel on all of Twitch, and it's so underrated, and you need to come to us. And then everybody will come flying in, and then we'll start making millions of dollars and producing a lot of content, and then giving it all back to you, and then we're gonna become the new Mr. Beast, you know?
I don't even care about the $1 million. I don't even need to make the money.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want money?
Just go to
But
our website.
It's not about the money.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna do this. 'Cause
It's about the experience.
are you like logged all the way down to scrolled all the way to the bottom? Because we haven't had any new comments in. The
No.
comment section. Well, no one said anything. Okay,
Yeah.
putting the what do you call this? Drizzle. Probably could be warmer. I'm having to squeeze really hard. Ah! I had a hull integrity issue here. It broke. I squeezed too hard. Look at the mess I'm making.
Wow. Come on,
Oh.
Mom.
Right? I need a thicker bag. I need a big bag for this. Alright, trying again with a thicker plastic. Alright, Brenna just wants to eat them. She doesn't care what they look like.
I really don't.
She's like, just put them in my belly. And now I gotta get this mess out of this one and into
Will
this
they taste
one.
like butter tarts?
No, because they have cranberry in them.
Well, the parts that don't have a cranberry, will it taste like a butter tart?
Kinda, I guess.
No. I like butter tarts.
I know you like butter tarts.
Yeah.
And now the world knows you like butter tarts.
Yeah.
What's a butter tart? Tell them what a butter tart is, because not everybody knows what butter tarts are.
It's a small, generally little round tart. It's kind of like a fruit tart, but instead of like that creamy filling, it has a similar filling to this, and there's a lot of butter, which is why it's named a butter tart. And then it occasionally has raisins in it, but then it gets like a cool, like puffy little crust on it, kind of like this does from all the bubbles. And it's so good. And when you have them warm, it's like oozing out when you like bite into it. And they're so good. And we go to a buffet occasionally that they have butter tarts, so I just get my fill of butter tarts there. They're so good. Someone ever makes them, and we can't buy them. So.
All right. Oh, this is just not going.
It's writing. It's cursive.
It is not going well. Honestly, I can decorate.
Why don't we just like make a spread on top?
A spread, because a spread would be ugly too.
I mean, this isn't the prettiest thing ever.
These have a nice homemade look to them.
Beautiful. Okay, it does look a little bit better.
I don't like this wiggly line though.
There are more.
Yeah, but this one's particularly ugly.
Uggy. Like Ugg boots.
You would think, and I told everybody right at the beginning that I made these like 53 trillion times, and you would think that it was my first time with a piping bag. It's the chocolate.
It's the Ziploc. Blame it on the
it's
chocolate.
It's the chocolate,
and
I'm
on the
telling you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now it looks a little better than
let's
it
eat
did.
it.
Oh, you want a piece now?
Yeah.
All right, I'll cut a piece. All right, here we go.
Maybe cut off the crusts and then we can eat those.
We'll try this piece, this corner piece right here.
Okay.
We will
Cut it into a triangle.
into a triangle.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still hot and gooey.
I don't really care. Well, if you ate that one, then I'll.
These are so good. Look, you can see the cranberries in the middle, and they're kind of jammy and a shortbread bottom on them.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like a butter tart.
This is what the holidays are
cranberries.
like. I should do butter tarts with cranberries in them.
What's this?
Cranberry butter tarts.
What's this? Mm-hmm.
Except pastry on the bottom with butter tart. Mmm.
Mm.
That's okay, huh?
Make it.
Mm-hmm. Tell me where the recipe is.
CookwhatyouLove.com.
Mm-hmm.
Link in the description. Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Sounds good.
We have a mess. So, of course, the cooking is the fun part. The cleaning up is the not so fun part.
You can just push it onto the
So we have to clean
sibling
up.
and the father.
Right? If you guys want to eat, you gotta clean up.
Yeah.
We'll just let them do the cleanup.
Mhm.
No, I think we should clean up. But I think we should go because we've done all the things that we said we were gonna do.
And I need actual lunch.
Right? Not just a cranberry bar.
Yeah.
So thanks for hanging out with us today. We made cranberry bars. So good.
Mm-hmm.
French onion pasta. A new recipe I tried. Not one of mine. I don't know, it was on... It's on TikTok or something. I don't know where I got it from. Meh. I mean, it's okay. I'll probably doctor it up and then put it on the blog, change it up a bit. I think it'd be better with like chicken in it or something, so it's more of a meal
I agree.
than just a pasta. And then we have about 4,000 cabbage rolls in the oven cooking, and we're not going to hang out until those are cooked because they'll take about 2.5
We've already
3
been
hours.
streaming for in almost a half hours.
I know, it's been forever.
Yeah.
Long time today.
Yeah.
And all of that was rolling cabbage rolls. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. Please follow us. We're trying to get our follower count up because we're sad. We are on a mission to improve the cooking content on Twitch because there's more to Twitch than just video games. Are there cooking video games?
Yes.
That scares me a little bit.
We should do one of those and get her reaction. Yes. In the future.
We'll stream me playing a cooking video game and I'll like critique
Maybe
it.
we should get like a follower goal for that. Like 100 followers and then we do a cooking video game.
Sure.
We do have a cooking video game for Xbox.
We do?
Yeah, we did. Keegan and I played it for one.
That's kind of scary. Okay. See you later, guys. Happy eating and we'll see you next time.
Bye! This was really good, by the way. Bye.